how's everybody doing today? It's been a beautiful day today. Thank you for watching A Dash of Love. I'm Rhonda, and I do appreciate you watching. Today, on the menu, we've got some fillets. They're about an inch and a half. That's as thick as they had at the grocery store. We're gonna cook that probably in the frying pan. I was gonna grill them, but Randy has been working outside all day, and I think he's tired. He's worked really hard for 2 or 3 days out there on that deck, replacing things and pouring concrete, and he's done a really good job. I'm proud of him. But we're gonna have also a Cowboy salad, and I'll show you how I make that. I've got one huge baked potato in the oven. We're gonna share that. I put that on 400 degrees. Wash the potato, put it in some foil, poured some olive oil, and just put a lot of salt on it. Wrapped it up, and it's baking on 400 for probably 45 minutes until it's tender. And we're gonna fix the salad and some bread. And that's gonna be dinner. So, with all that being said, I'm gonna get busy on some of this stuff, and I will be back. Hey, so I wanna start on this steak. We all got our own way of cooking steak, okay? I just wanna show you how I pan fry my steak, okay? I'm gonna try to lower you down a little bit. I hope this thing don't tip over. My new stand hasn't come yet. It was supposed to come yesterday, and it got delayed. So hopefully it'll be here today. I've got my little feet down here on my stand taped together. So these are about, I think about 1.5 inches thick, or 1 1/4 inches, something like that. And what I want to do is, I want to get a paper towel, and I want to pat these things dry as I can. Okay? And I'm going to pat this one dry. Now, when you cooking meat, as you know, you should always let it sit out and get, knock the chill off of it. Because if you put a cold steak in a hot frying pan, it will cause the temperature of your pan to change. And I think that it also causes the meat to kind of, I think it shocks it. That's my theory, y'all. But it does affect the temperature of your pan, and you want your pan to be screaming hot. All right? Now we're gonna take some olive oil, and we're just gonna sprinkle a little bit on here and just rub it in.
Did you want me to start the grill?
No, honey, I'm filming. Okay, y'all, I'm back. He asked me if we wanted to grill him, and I know he's tired, so we'll just do it this way. But anyway, like I said, we're gonna put a little olive oil on here. Say hey, Randy.
Hey, Randy.
He's silly, y'all. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to put a lot of salt and pepper on here. You got to realize this is all the seasoning that you're gonna get on here. And you want to put a lot of salt on it, probably teaspoon, half a teaspoon per side. I know that seems like a lot, y'all. Let me wipe my hand off. But you need it. If you don't want it seasoned, then you don't have to do it. But fresh ground pepper is gonna give you the most flavor. If you want to put garlic powder on it or anything like that, you can do that. But I want just to be able to taste the meat. Okay. Now, I'm gonna let this sit for just a few minutes, and I wanna get my pan hot, and I'll be back. While my steaks are still getting room temperature because they still kind of chilly, I cooked in the microwave on a plate, a microwave safe plate, on some paper towels, 4 strips of bacon. We're gonna need that for our salad. Okay, I'm gonna make the dressing. I hope this thing doesn't tip over. Okay, we're going to use about 1, 2, 3, about 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise. And you gotta have barbecue sauce, okay? It's got to be barbecue sauce. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's enough. Let me check that out. Stir that up. Yep, I think that's about right. Let me taste that real quick. So that's 4 tablespoons of what I've got here is the Kraft honey barbecue. It doesn't matter as long as it's barbecue. I'm kind of making Thousand Island in a way, but with the barbecue sauce. I've got 2 teaspoons of sweet relish. Make that 3 teaspoons. Okay. This is my version of Cowboy dressing. A little bit of pepper. A dash of salt. And stir it up. Let me get the rest of that barbecue sauce in there. Alrighty. What y'all think about my little miniature whisk? That is so good. Isn't that cute, y'all? Look at it. All right. I'm going to put that in the refrigerator. And the reason this tastes so good is the barbecue sauce just oomph it up. But we're going to add the bacon. And I don't want to do that yet because I don't want it to get uncrunchy. You know, I don't want to be floppy. Then we're going to add cheddar cheese. And let me show you this. My refrigerator is packed. I've got to clean it out, y'all. Okay. What I've got here is, and you can mix up as much lettuce as you want. But this is a small salad, really. It'll last us a couple of days, but it's not huge. You want to add 1 onion, if you like onion. Spring onion is really the best for the Cowboy salad. I may have some, I'll have to look. But I chopped up 1 small onion and 1 tomato, which I might need to add another tomato. It doesn't look like there's much in there. and a small cucumber, which I do think I need to add some more tomato. Randy doesn't care for the tomatoes in his salad, but I think it does need more than that. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna dump this in there, mix it all up, and then crunch your bacon on it and put your cheese in it. And I'm telling you, I've made it before and people love it. It's really good. It's really good. I'm not kidding. It's delicious. You would think barbecue sauce and a tossed salad, ugh. But trust me, it is good. And you can boil some egg and put in it. A lot of people do that, but I'm not going to do the egg thing today. So I will be back. Hey, so the potato is not done. I had to put like 30 more minutes on it. It's a big potato. But I made some bread. I haven't baked it yet. It's just some French bread. Just put some butter and garlic powder on it. Chopped up my bacon for my salad. And waiting on the potato to get mostly done so then I can cook the steaks. And I will be back. In the meantime, I'm going to put my dressing in my salad, mix it up, but I'm not going to put the bacon or the cheese in it yet, because if I do, then that'll become gross and soggy. So, I hope y'all can see this. I need to add some more tomatoes, but I'm not going to, because he's not crazy about it. So I'm just going to stir this all up. And the reason I'm doing it now is so the flavors can get into the lettuce and stuff. You don't have to put this much dressing on it. You really don't. But I like it. Y'all need to try this. It's very tasty. And just mix it up really good. Okay. That is so yummy. Y'all will really like this, I'm telling you. This is so good. And wipe that off. Okay, we'll put the lid back on it, put it back in the refrigerator, and wait on the potato. Be back. Okay, we're ready to cook the steaks. Now, if you're gonna do it inside, use a cast iron pan. You want to use a high smoking point oil. You don't want to cook it in olive oil. You can use grapeseed oil. I'm using vegetable oil because it's going to be, you know, really hot. And if you use olive oil, it's not going to do anything but smoke and burn. You want to get it very hot. Okay, it's probably going to explode, it's so hot. Now these are room temp, And it's going to probably splatter grease all over your stove. All right. Now let that sit and cook for probably 5, 6, 7 minutes on each side. Don't touch it. It's got to form a crust. Okay? And you can turn your stove, the temperature down just a little bit if you think it's way too hot, as long as it's sizzling. Okay? You can add, at the end of it, I'm going to add a little bit of butter, but you can add rosemary, garlic near the end and baste it. I'm not going to do that today. I like mine probably medium. I like it pink. And I think Randy likes his medium well. I just don't think a steak is good when it's well done. So I will be back when it's time to flip. Okay, it's time to turn it. I had to turn my fan on because it's hot. All right, it's time to turn it. I got a big greasy mess I got to clean up. But it's worth it. All right. See that crust? That's what you want. Look at there. Let me get y'all down here. See that? That's what you want. You don't have to cook it as long on the other side. So I'm going to cook that about 4 minutes. And I'll be back. Okay, I put some butter in this pan, about a couple of tablespoons. And I'm going to stick these in the oven on 350 for just, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe. Okay, I'll be back. And if you're going to cook it on the grill, you want it just as hot. You know, but it smells good and it shouldn't be much longer. I got tired of waiting on the baked potatoes, so I stuck it in a microwave to finish it off. Anyway, we'll wait. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, the steaks are out of the oven. I fried them in the pan for about 7 minutes on each side. Well, 7 minutes on one side, about 4 on the other. Stuck them in a 350 oven for about 10-15 minutes. And you want to let it rest. You don't want to cut it immediately because you'll lose your juices. Okay? And he wanted his medium well. I'm not sure it's medium well. It's probably pink.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Look at there, y'all. Woo. Look how tender that is, honey.
Mm-hmm.
And the juices are pretty much still in there.
It's just way over
I know. Let me put it on your plate. Look at there, y'all. Perfect. Put it on his plate.
there. There's a big bottle of ketchup.
You're right. And here's the salad with the bacon and the cheese on it. What are you doing?
I don't know, do you need to?
No, I don't need that back.
Okay.
And there's his plate. Is it on there? Can you see it?
Yeah, it's on the... Yeah.
Okay. And let me give him a fork and a knife. So Y'all try this Cowboy salad. I'm sure you all know how to cook a steak, but that's my way. And I hope you try it. And don't judge us. We do like steak sauce no matter how good the steak is.
Did she say that? That's really good.
Is it tender?
Oh yeah.
You like it?
Don't even have to have teeth to eat it.
Yeah, you don't have to have teeth to eat it. So we've got a dollop of daisy on the potato with some butter. And I will put the recipe in the description. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. Just make sure you let your steak rest. That's important. Put some aluminum foil over it and just let it sit. Okay? Thank you for watching. God bless. Have a great evening. Bye. Say bye, honey.
Bye, honey.
Bye, y'all.